exposing my classmates because my school is a nightmare and other .gech life YouTubers are doing it. Also for this story, I'm gonna have to turn Dot into my Earl self. And my school has uniforms, but I don't want to dox myself Dot so they will look nothing like they do IRL. In place of the uniforms, I'm gonna use these Swatter Incorporated outfits because I'll use literally any excuse to show how much I freaking love the Budbo web series. Anyways, the piece of raw sewage I'm gonna expose today is this guy who I'm just gonna call B. He and his posse are literally the scum of the earth. He was the worst during 7th grade, especially during health class. There were a lot of other kids in there who were against me for no reason, but he is the worst of the worst in my opinion. He'd make obnoxious noises, tap his pencil, etc. when he darn well knows I have misophonia. He also liked to turn around and stare at me and sometimes make faces at me, which if you knew me personally, you'd know makes me really uncomfortable. I usually tried to block him from my view via my Chromebook, but this villainous sack of goat slime would grubbing stand up so I could see his face, which made me so grubbing angry. But it's what this leech did at the end of the year which angered me the most. He asked me to sign his yearbook, which I didn't want to, but I didn't want to be rude. So I signed it with my gerbo pencil and wrote I want miss you, Haley. But guess what this mother grubber did behind the scenes afterwards? He'd give his grubbing yearbook to his friends and have them pretend that IT was theirs to trick my naive butt into signing IT multiple times, what? The actual grub. I found out about his scheme when we went outside during lunch. Yet another kid asked me to sign their yearbook, but I noticed some scribbles that looked familiar. I snatched it to check the pages and he said something along the lines of, hey, give it back. But then I saw multiple of my signatures in the pages. I asked him why the actual grub he did that, but he said, oh, that's not your signature, that's the other Haley's signature, and there is another person named Haley who goes to the school, but that was literally my signature. Because IT said I want miss you, so not only did he manipulate me, but then he gaslighted me like, bro, you are not Budbo, stop manipulating and gaslighting everyone around you. I threw the yearbook to the ground and told him to F off and I ran away. After I told a teacher, coach who was outside, I went and vented to one of my classmate buddies, who I'll call C. Of course, since B is grubbing dumb, he'd go Haley sign my yearbook in a weird voice to mock me, and C would show the cover of her FNAF the Twisted Ones novel to get them to leave me alone, which probably wasn't effective, but she was still standing up for me. Fast forward to 8th grade, which was like 3 months later. My main teacher knew how much B tormented and harassed me, so she made sure he didn't have any classes with me, which I appreciated. But I would still see him in the hallways, and he'd do what he does best, annoying the grub out of me. I asked one of the teaching assistants, who will call Jay, what I should do to get B off my tail, and she told me to tell him, why do you keep trying to get my attention? And then after he replies, say, I have no interest in you. So when I got the chance, I asked him what she told me to ask him, and he said, leave me alone or something like that. Then some girl came and said, is she harassing you? As if all the times he harassed me never happened. I realized this troublesome creature has everyone wrapped around his grubbing finger, so I smacked him on the shoulder and went to class. So yeah, that's the end, I may make another one of these if I feel like it, goodbye fellow chicken nuggets.